Greetings, Goddess Body Mind Spirit community. This is your Goddess Guru, Tyra Omilade, and I am here to share some wisdom for you, beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful souls, for this wild and crazy week that we have before us. Today is January the 18th. Happy MLK Day here in the United States. But yeah, what I'm going to do is give you some wisdom to think about for your entire week. Personally, I actually don't know how things are going to play out with this very powerful astrological energy that is in the mix right now. But what I can say is that, we can all be in charge of how we want to interact with this energy. We can choose to send light and love out into the world. And I'm not into toxic positivity or anything like that. At the end of the day, we get to choose what we want to put out in the world. And so we may as well go on ahead if there's a lot of doom and gloom that's being, promoted, not promoted, but prophesied or, people are making predictions. And the astrology is real. Like the astrology says it. I'm not acting like it doesn't. But what I am going to say is I, as somebody who is naturally inclined to want the best for everybody and to hope for the best, I say we do have the power within us. We have the choice that we can make to send light, love, and positivity out into the world. And at the end of the day, the world does not revolve around the United States. Who knows what this could be about? So we just need to put it out into the world. We send light, we send love. We call on the energies of our ancestors of light who have already been here, done this, to lead, guide, and direct us. We call on the energies, the ancestors of light, to be a fence all around the world, to protect us, to help us to see what is the best direction, what is the best way that we can take to keep, things peaceful and loving and kind. And at the same time, where we are fighting for justice, where we are demanding equality and equity for all, resources for everybody. At the same time, we can have peace. We can be hoping for the best. And at the same time, we are about that good fight. All right. I'm about it all. I'm about it all. But at the end of the day, we have a personal journey. We have a personal journey that we are all here to make this week. So here are 2 affirmations that I pulled for all of you to hold on to throughout the week so that you can use this and send energy into the world, and you can use this as a guiding light in your own life. I'm going to give the first one. I am fearless. I dive into life with boldness and freedom. Now, what came to me about this is, first and foremost, a lot of us will feel fearful for a number of reasons. And so sometimes we're feeling fearful about something that's new. It's something we want to do. We're not quite certain of exactly how it's going to turn out. And so, the fear of the unknown is real. And so, yeah, at some point we can tell ourselves, you know what, I'm fearless. I'm just going to do the dang thing. But fearless is probably more like, I realize that I feel fear, but I'm going to go on ahead and do this anyway. And yeah, we'll just see how it works out. But some of us live in fear. I'm one of those people who've had to admit, you know what? I live in fear. Even in 2020, I would say, y'all know I'm a scary person. I get scared really quickly. So y'all need to, realize, don't laugh at me when I get shocked. Like people laugh if they startled me. And it was very frustrating because I'm like, no, seriously, I have real fears. Some of us have paranoias and true deep fears. So let me just tell you, in case you haven't heard, I am getting over COVID. And one of the things COVID does is it gives you brain fog. So I'm having problems finding all these words that I'm used to saying. Anywho, there's a word that I'm thinking about And y'all are going to fill the blanks in. All the non-COVID brains will fill the blank in. But it's a psychological issue that people have where they have a complete deep fear of, whatever. And so this can help us begin to say, you know what, I want to choose to feel just a little less afraid of things that really and truly are keeping me stuck in my stumble, that are keeping me frozen and not able to live in alignment with my destiny, not able to connect fully in my body and to live life. This I am fearless, it can mean a number of things. And sometimes we just have to really own and accept. I'll give you an example. We have to own and accept. We're just actually sort of like afraid of things that aren't fully apparent. Like it's not right there right now in this moment. It's almost like having a habit, a thought habit of fear. And so in one of my astrology classes, we were talking about fear and what are some of the ways to find out what is this person afraid of. And two of the planets that you look at what's interacting with these planets, because they could reveal some of your fears. Those two planets are interacting with each other in my chart. And so I said to my teacher, what does it mean that they are interacting, like not in a easy way, in a challenging way in my chart? He said, you know what? I never thought about this, but this is something that's coming to me for you. He said, the fear feeds the fear. I said, oh my God, that is me. That is me. It's like fear becomes a part of our construct because it's a protective mechanism. If I stay fearful, then I always stay on my game of protecting myself. And so last year, that's something I worked on, just saying, you know what? I can quell the fear a little bit. Like it's not imminent, whatever this fear is, just fear, just feeling fearful, So this is an opportunity for us this week to just say, I really want to look at fear and its place in my life, because sometimes it's not about exactly feeling fearless. It's about, like I said, feeling the fear and doing it anyway, or exploring what is this fear really about? Like, is this a healthy fear, or is this a fear that perhaps is a construct that I have in place that's protecting me? Whatever it means for you, okay? Because I don't want to be putting words in people's mouths, just wanting to give you food for thought for this week, food for thought. The fear thing is something that a lot of us really need to be looking at. So anywho, the second one that I want to share with you is I am mindful. I understand the impact my energy has on the world, which goes back to what I was talking about in the beginning, understanding the impact that your energy has on the world. So in metaphysics, we talk about the quantum field, and how all of us are part of the quantum field. It's a field of energy. It's what's behind the physical. Like the physical is a manifestation of the quantum field. And so the quantum field is interacting with itself all the time. It's so similar, in my opinion, to in Star Trek, the Borg. The Borg was of one mind. This Borg was connected as one energy. Whether we believe it or not, whether we are conscious and aware of or not, whatever shift we make in our energy, it impacts the quantum field that your best friend is a part of and your enemy. We all a part of the same. It goes back to the universal law of oneness. There's only one energy, period. And we are all a part of it. And so the more I make choices, mindful, conscious choices of what my energy is going to be today and how I'm going to show up in the world, and being so clear in my energy that I recognize, oh, wait a minute. I think I might be picking up on somebody else's energy, sending it back to them. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have to change anybody's energy but mine. Okay. Or maybe I'm recognizing that negativity bias is kicking in and I'm just really leaning myself into being negative, instead of saying, you know what, let me just see if I can see the all perspectives, the biggest picture. And then from there, I can make a choice about how I feel, right? Or it's just, I choose to feel good today. I choose to feel happy for no reason. Whatever it is, we can be mindful of our energy. And when we're mindful of our energy, at the very least, it's just, I know my energy, if I am operating from a place of abundance or success or peace, love, joy, harmony, whatever the positive, and that's a judgment, but we know what it feels like to feel positive and negative. Whatever this energy is that we want to walk in, I feel joyful. I feel grateful. I feel, um, I feel so open to forgiveness, then that will go out into the quantum field. That all I have to do is make the choice for myself. Like I don't have to sit and think, okay, let me be positive, and then okay, I'm gonna send that out into the quantum field. I can. I do that kind of work. I pray for the world every day, right? My thing is I'm sending out light and love, period. But at the end of the day, what matters the most is if, as long as I'm mindful of my energy, then I know for a fact it's going into the quantum field. And whatever energy you choose, if we all are choosing a vibration, that's largely how we can look at it. If we all are choosing a vibration, then my vibration, whatever that is that I've chosen, that is of the light, mixes with your vibration, whatever that is, mixes. And the next thing we know, we have this huge ball of energy that is positively impacting the quantum field. So walking with mindfulness is empowering, because the other piece for me is I don't want to have to feel like everybody else feels. Maybe some days I'm just like down, like having COVID. I know everybody's used to me being all happy and go lucky. I didn't feel that way, and I didn't want to have to feel happy. I was not happy when I was not feeling well with COVID, and so forcing happiness. That's not how I wanted to feel. I wanted to feel what I felt, and then when I want to feel happy, if everybody else is down and out, maybe I'm not going to just squish it in their face, but I'll remove myself and go someplace where I can just feel happy, because that's how I feel, you know? So we can be mindful, we can be mindful of the impact that our energy has on, more than anything, I'm going to be honest with you, because the more mindful you are of your energy, then it helps to guide you as, okay, this is the step I'm going to take, or I'm going to make this step over here. Yes, I will on this one. No, I won't on that one. The more mindful we are, we literally get to choose exactly what direction we're going to go in, right? And we get to honor. That's another thing about being mindful. I get to honor what I feel. Like, I feel amazing, and I honor that. Or I don't feel amazing right now, and I honor that. And then we can get help. Like if you don't feel good, it's like when I wasn't feeling well, if I was walking around like, no, I'm feeling good, maybe I wouldn't have gotten any help to figure out what's wrong. Oh my God, I have COVID, right? Come on, y'all. Let's be mindful, because and the more we're mindful and we take care of ourselves, that's what we have to do this year, y'all. We have to take care of ourselves. Then it naturally will send out, the vibrations that help to, shape this world that we're in. It's really and truly, we're at this place where we are understanding ourselves and our place within the world and the impact of both with one another. It's looking at both. And I might be more hyper focused sometimes on the collective and other times on my individual self. It all works. We want that balance. We definitely want that balance. So for this week, I send you light. I send you love. Blessings of the mothers be upon you. And just remember, in our own way, I am fearless. I dive into life with boldness and freedom. And I am mindful. I understand the impact my energy has on the world. This is Tyra Omilade. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would love it if you would give me a like, share the video. Maybe somebody needs to hear this today. And yeah, if you want to learn more about the work that I do, the readings, the inner circle that I have that I share like this all the time in goddessbodymindspirit.com. Just remember, I'm cheering for you, Goddess. And if there's any brothers out there watching this, I'm cheering for you. I'm cheering for everybody. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay. Peace and have a great week.